face is so hot. I just melted myself in the shower.
That's the best.
I was just thinking about this too. I was just like, it'd be interesting to teach kids how to like regulate themselves by like taking hot and cold showers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just hard to do, honestly. Like I would
So hard.
cold showers are so good, right? Like I did it during COVID and I was really motivated to do it
Good job.
and I did it. And I would go swimming in the ocean. And like I know it's so freaking cold, right? I would wear a wetsuit, but not like it didn't have a cap. So my head just getting so freaking cold and like the initial layer of getting into my wetsuit, that
That's
was
impressive, dude.
yeah. And it
I'm a
helped.
creature of comfort. I can't, I
Yeah.
always wanted to like do the ocean cold plunge shit, but like I just
It's
can't
not
do it.
that's like my version cold plunge with the,
Yeah.
you know,
With a
with
wetsuit.
the wetsuit. I'm like, my head's getting cold. That's good enough.
I love that.
But now I can't even do that. I,
I get it.
I can't even take a cold shower. I'm like, nope.
I look
I'm
at
gonna
my face. Clearly, I did not. I was like, clearly, I just want to like dysregulate myself and get my heart pumping.
it's like a warm blanket.
Yeah, for
And then
sure.
I don't want to get out because I'm like, nope, it's nice here.
All right, what do you want me to grab? Paper and what else?
Well, do you have your
I didn't make it, but I can.
yeah, want to make one real quick?
Yeah.
Just or you know what? Use the objects you did last time. Because I kind of wish I'd done that.
I can make it. I was thinking about it in the shower. It'll take me like
Okay,
2 minutes.
good. Okay.
It's just a ratchet piece of paper.
Yep.
Okay.
Mine that I took a freaking picture of and submitted, and everyone else has like very intricate.
But it's just people go out, up, and beyond out of control. It's like crazy. It's
And mine,
just like it's our family tr it's like our little diagram, right? Like
yeah, and mine, oh my God, mine is like a little kid drew it with like butterflies and dots, colorful. Like it's like seriously, it looks like a 5-year-old did, and it's okay. I mean, that's what I was. I don't know. I mean, this is what just came out, so it's fine. It's just when I had to post it, I'm like, this kind of sucks. I have to share this, but
I feel you on that. I'm glad that I get to look at everybody's and then make one because I can't do much more of this shame shit. Okay. Um, aw, that's sad for me.
what is?
Something that just kind of came up naturally on this thing.
Okay, yeah. We'll dive into it.
Mm, hmm. Interesting. Yes, that counts. Um, um, okay. I mean, do you want me? See, this is what I didn't understand. Like, so we're role playing right now, right?
Hmm.
And am I like, if we're role playing, then wouldn't I be making a complete different genogram?
No, I mean what I mean is just
Okay.
role playing as I think the therapist. You can still be you
Okay.
as the client.
Got it.
I think if I got that right.
I don't know. I read it the other way, but I'm also thinking a little bit to the left these days. So,
Well, so am I, but so
okay.
I don't know. Let me take a look.
It doesn't matter. I think it's up to interpretation.
Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and um, do the therapist client thing.
Hmm.
Okay, all right. So what I guess, I mean, it's okay if you already. I mean, I kind of wanted you to just have it ready, but I guess we could, because then we can just dive in and do the questioning part.
Well, it's
Right.
ready. What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just in real life with
Oh,
a
you mean
client.
like the way the question that I just asked?
No, like if like we were with a client, they would be doing it in session.
That's what I mean. It's like, and
Oh,
he wanted to do a half hour, so
okay, it's fine. Well, the questions will take half an hour.
okay.
I thought you meant should we like pretend to be somebody else?
Well, that's how I was gonna have you do yours when I was the therapist. I was gonna have you role play to be like a juvie kid.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah. But again, I might be just thinking about it so crazy.
Okay, okay, whatever. Let's just do it. So I'm
Okay.
gonna just do it with you as you, yeah?
Okay.
Or whatever you want. You could be the juvie kid, whatever you want.
No, no, no.
You good?
That
Okay.
was gonna be you when I was a
No,
therapist.
thank you. I'd
I
rather
need you to
you.
be.
I want you to dive into my stuff. Give me some perspective. Okay. All
Okay.
right. Ready?
Yes, go.
All right. It's so nice to see you. I'm glad you could make it today.
Hello.
Um, so for this genogram activity, I'm wondering if we could just take like 3 breaths together before we get started. Okay, so let's do that. Inhale. Okay, and I'll invite you to come back to this space and open your eyes if you're ready.
That's nice.
Good. Yeah. Okay. So I'm wondering if you'd like to take a look at your genogram and just maybe share with me what catches your eye first.
Mm, well, it was that I only have like a couple bubbles. I thought
Mm,
I would have more.
mm, mm,
Like
mm,
it was really simple.
mhm, mhm, mhm,
I wonder what it would like take to make it a little bit more complex and more thought into it.
mm, mhm. And the experience of making this, how was that for you?
It was kind of nice. It was refreshing to think about things linearly like this.
Mm,
Just, what's in my world, who's in my world,
mm,
kind of categorizing things.
mhm, mhm, mm. It's refreshing, thinking linearly. Yeah,
Yeah, totally.
good. Okay. All right. Would you like to share a little bit about the colors you used?
Mm, I didn't really do colors. I did shapes
Oh,
and
yeah.
I played with fonts a little bit, I think.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um,
Okay, so shapes. Can you tell me about the shapes or symbols?
yeah. Um, I did like fluffy little clouds for certain family members and like community. I did squares and like bricks for foundation and like other fun shapes for different activities like art and stuff. Uh,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the placement of these clouds and bricks that you mentioned? Is there
Um,
something
is there what?
is there something you notice about the placement of these different symbols? Like
Not really
many
placement wise, but
okay.
I kind of wish I had more room.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it's funny because I put myself in like a little square, like a
Mm-hmm.
little rectangle square thing. And the only other one that I have in that like in a similar rectangle square thing is my dad. And he's kind of, the one in my life that has been a journey to have a relationship with and like heal from and
Mm-hmm.
forgive and stuff. So that's a little
Mm.
bit weird. Him, me, like myself, and friends,
The
which I
friends
friends are in the same block too. Yeah.
they're also in bricks, like
Mm.
rectangles.
Like a
Mm-hmm.
little weird rectangle thing. Yeah.
Mm. So it's you and your father and your friends.
Yeah, which I didn't really think about.
Hmm.
So that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's surprising, huh?
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. So, what do you think that symbol, that rectangular shape, represents for you?
Hmm. Probably like, I don't know. Like a little bit more construct, I guess.
A little more what?
Like like a little bit like it's constructs, like it's constructed.
Hmm.
Construct, is that a word? Construct.
Like there's effort put
Yeah.
into.
Well, effort and like I wonder like if I did do like a more in-depth breakdown of each, like my dad and the friends, um, like where that would go, like where it would lead, you know?
Hmm. Can you say a little more about that?
Just thinking about like how my mom, I kind of branched out her side of the family a little bit because they're really present in my life. Um, and my dad's side of the family was when we were younger, but kind of not anymore. Um, and the more I'm learning just about life, the more colorful I'm learning that side of the family is, just with like mental health and all the crazy shit. Um, so I would kind of love to deconstruct that like on the side a little bit, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hmm.
just like investigate, like his inner workings and maybe one of his geneograms and stuff.
Hmm. So you're curious.
I think I still need some closure.
Mm.
Curious, I think, is a generous word.
Okay. So you're on a healing journey, you said, with your relationship with your dad,
I mean, it's a constant healing journey. I think I've kind of just at this point found peace. Um,
with accepting.
like
Or,
yeah, like peace and acceptance instead of like needing to continue like a journey of anything.
hmm.
That'd be a good one. I would
Hmm.
like to do that on the side.
Hmm. So I'm curious, what feelings come up for you as you look at these rectangular shapes?
Mm, not much, not other than like, diving into them a little bit more and
Hmm.
seeing where it goes.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
community, I have family and community like as two little umbrellas underneath myself. and just to maybe kind of like community above family, since family is just community and it not be on the same level, kind of feels like right. And I feel like I kind of want to switch it just to see what it looks like.
Mm. Okay. I'm curious about the energy around that. Does that feel energizing, calming?
Feels pretty energizing, I'd say, is a good word for it.
Hmm. To look at it the way it is or the way you think you might switch it? What do you think?
To the way I might switch it.
That might be energizing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's all
Makes it
right.
flow a little bit better, I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So if you were to step into this image, where would you go first?
Like right in between the two pets that I have named. That's
Okay.
where I would go.
Very nice. Okay. And then when um you step out of there, where would you be careful to not go?
Sure. I guess I would have to navigate around. I don't know. Nowhere. If I don't think anywhere. I was gonna say around family, but not really.
Okay.
Kind of like I'm at peace with that.
Yeah, it's good
Yeah.
to know. Yeah, great. Okay. And what do you notice about how um, close or far you are from certain symbols?
I definitely should have art closer to myself. It's like one of the furthest things away from me.
Mm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Which is definitely not the case in reality.
Mm. So you included art in your genogram?
I did, yeah.
Okay. Can you say a little more about that?
It just felt kind of right to do, like to have its own little separate thing, um, like with its own umbrellas. I don't know, just because it is like a community for me, it is like an outlet for me. It's so many like good things for me.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. And you said umbrellas. I'm curious about the umbrellas around art. What are those?
The umbrellas I have are like the different things that I do. Like I have graffiti, I have like studio time, I have like galleries and friends. So it has its own little like ecosystem.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It should definitely be like right in the middle.
Mm.
Definitely not like to one of the sides.
Mm. So if you could cut out these shapes and reshuffle their positioning, is that what you would do? Center it more closer to your shape, your rectangle?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Do you think that um, a place where you see connection?
Say it again. Sorry.
So the art and the umbrellas around the art, is that an entity that you feel connected to or strongly connected to? Yeah.
Yeah, that I feel connected to, that like brings me connection, um, like people and connection to like everything else.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm,
Yeah, so I think it's definitely pretty significant.
mhm, mhm. What about in contrast to connection? Where do you see, if at all, conflict in your genogram?
Well, I don't see conflict, but it would be with like my dad in that little box that I mentioned.
Hmm.
Um, just to kind of explore that. Because it's like if it's a genogram that I don't know. I was gonna say that I want to include my family in, or that I feel like I have to include my family in, is like a question that's kind of coming up for me.
Hmm.
So it's like if I just did one for myself, like how important would my family be? Like how present are they? Other than it just being like, you know, like setting the boundaries now and trying to work through all that shit.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So would that be more on the periphery, you think? Like a peripheral part of your genogram?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Hmm. Okay. I'm curious about whether you explored a generation prior to your parents. Did you go into grandparents or great grandparents?
I didn't know. Um,
That's okay. Well, what about from your parents to your generation, like you and your siblings? I'm curious about whether you see any generational patterns there. I mean, the rectangle you said from your dad and you, would that be perhaps a pattern that's repeated?
yeah, that and like they're all on the same line. Um, and I put my little sister before my older sister, which is not how I'd usually do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
like chronologically, it's always just like you talk about the oldest sister first.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, that was kind of like a subconscious, conscious choice, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
I do spend more time with her just because, like, um, I have a room in her apartment in New York,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't really see my other sister too much.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the only thing that I really explored on the outskirts of it was like I put their partners
Mm-hmm.
in it too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and my mom, I put like my tias because I have like seven of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But then my dad's in a box, and I didn't really jump into that because
Mm-hmm.
that like question came up again. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, am I doing it like a family genogram, like a family tree, or am I doing my my family, like my people, like my chosen family?
Yeah, yeah, and it's up to you. Yeah. Okay. So it sounds like the arts and your pets and your younger sister and some of your friends are the supportive structures. Is that right? In your genogram?
I'd say so. I think I'm figuring out that it's just art and community right now, it feels. Because
Mm-hmm.
community, family, and friends are under there. And like school, I have school in there. And then art has its own thing too, you know.
Hmm.
So it's interesting. I'd be
Hmm.
interested to see if I could come up with a third, since I've smushed them all down into two umbrellas.
Hmm. 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 So, is there a pattern of strength or coping that you see running through your genogram?
Mm, strength or coping, not particularly.
Not the arts. You wouldn't say that's your strength and coping, or your pets.
Well, I guess, yeah. Strengths and coping for sure would be the arts. Pets, not so much. I mean, kind of, but not really.
Hmm.
Because I will like one of them either like died or someone kidnapped him because he would like go wander around and get like fed everywhere around the neighborhood. Um, and then the other one, I have Agave and Apollo. Apollo was the cat that might have gotten kidnapped, and Agave was like, I think I told you about him, like my little fluffy, like my last dog with my last partner. Um,
So neither of them are present with you, but they're in your heart and you've included them.
yeah, for sure. And they're like, they were right in the middle.
So they're present with you in a way.
Yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
I've been like egging and like thinking about and getting excited for when I'm actually going to be able to like have a pet in my life again, like
Hmm.
proper.
Hmm.
Giving myself like a 5-year plan, hopefully.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So is there anything that seems faint or unfinished in your genogram?
Mm. Not really, I guess.
Hmm.
Just
Okay.
like that third one that I'm questioning, like art, community, and what else, you know?
Yeah, I'm curious about that. What would you add?
I don't know. The curious one, art, community, and I mean, I guess health would be one, right? I guess that should be one.
Okay. So you'd add health if you, or you could.
It's like, is that community too? I don't know. I play around with health a little bit,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
that could also fall under community, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
Hmm, that's interesting.
What was interesting? The health part?
No, just the art and community that it's so simple.
Hmm. Okay. Is there anyone you thought of and you, but then decided not to include?
Um, Not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
Okay.
be like interested where the friends, like where I kind of land with that. Because I've been kind of like, I don't know. I'd
Mhm.
like to explore that a little bit, maybe.
Okay. So you mentioned art and community and maybe health. Would you think those are symbols of healing and change?
Yeah, definitely. I
Okay.
think health, that's why I was thinking friends. I'm like, I've kind
Mm.
of slimmed down my com like my friend community since I've shifted gears in like health and wellness. So
Mhm.
I think it would just be interesting to see where that would kind of land on it.
Mhm. Okay. So more about friends, exploring that some more.
More about exploring new friends that I've made versus like old ones that I've been trying to keep, perhaps, you know?
Mm. Mhm.
Yeah. And like similar to like the family thing and having to do it, like, would they really be on my like real genogram or just
Mm.
something that I'm like, you know, umbrellaing out?
Mhm. So is that something you learned today?
I would say.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And is there something that you think you'd want to return to later?
Hmm. I think I would like to return to, I don't know, branching out my family separately and
Hmm.
like making one like chosen like old life and new life kind of thing.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
that feels like it would be kind of cool.
Okay, good. All right. Well, how do you feel right now after exploring this image you made?
I'm a little tense in my shoulder. Something just popped
Mm.
up.
Do you want to
Yeah.
talk about?
No, I just gave it a little bit of love. I think it
Oh,
just needed a little attention.
okay. Okay.
No, but it was awesome. Something so easy got so simplified. I'm into it.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Do you want to close with another three breaths? And
Yeah, let's do
does that feel like a good stopping point?
it. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Mm,
You okay?
yes. I took that
All right.
deep breath and it like that spot in my neck, like it, you know, like I could feel it. So weird.
Yeah, it's awesome though that you're like in touch with your body, that like you know that.
Yeah. I just booked and I need to get. Oh, should I stop this? Right. Welcome to the session, Venus. Thanks for being here today. Did you happen to bring your genogram that we worked on last week? Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome. So just to like kind of ground into session, I want to just wake up our wrists a little bit. If you want to just kind of move a little with me, kind of get in body, maybe roll out your neck a little, just get the head moving. Do whatever feels good with your arms. And see where your breath is present. Make sure you're breathing while you're stretching. Awesome. Okay, whenever you're ready, kind of just meet back in the center. Take one or two deep breaths. Eyes opened or closed. All right. Feeling ready to dive into the genogram and talk about it a little bit?
Yep.
All right. So, did anything come up for you? Did anything surprise you? How was your experience kind of just approaching this at first?
Mm, I guess what I found surprising was that I wanted to add words so badly. So I did add labels.
Nice. I appreciate that. Is that like how long did it take you to resist until you started kind of adding on to the
I
labels?
did like I added everyone and I'm like, ah, I have to add.
Is that something, the labels that you care to share?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, okay. Not all,
It's okay.
but a lot of them are like negative. says manipulation, neglect, abuse, alcoholism, abandon, suffering, dead, prejudice, pride, dissatisfaction, appearance focused,
Mm.
judgmental, rigidity.
How's it kind of feeling saying it out loud, putting name, like just, writing it is one experience. How is it even like with the voice, I heard that you gave it a little tone, gave it a little
Yeah. I was like, wow,
personality.
yeah, I feel like now I'm like really judgmental or like focused on the negative, you know?
Focus on the negative, just because a lot of these things where you were expressing, do they feel negative, sitting with you, like when you were writing them?
I feel like I was trying to express the ugliness or the weight inside that was uncomfortable, like depicting these different people.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's in like my belly, but chest too, of just like some weight that's uncomfortable.
Yeah. It's nice that you can kind of place it in the body.
Mm.
Sometimes if you feel it, you can take a breath into it and just like, kind of feel that pressure so it's not just in your head, and then take a breath out and then release it. Then it kind of, might give it a nice little different sensation. So what else, like, how about your genogram? Were there shapes, colors? Like, how was the energy kind of creating it?
Well, I was trying to encourage myself to make some shapes
Hmm.
and use colors that represented the different people.
Hmm.
So, I, I mean, colors come intuitive for me. Like, I definitely just know what color or colors go with people for me. But the shapes I had to think about a little more, and that was harder. So, not everybody got shapes, some are blobs.
But everybody got color.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's nice. And on the genogram itself, how are you comfortable with sharing how many different categories? Like, how did you kind of map things out?
It's all just humans who
Okay.
are related to me either by marriage or like biologically. So,
Okay. And is there a difference in the shapes between the two groups of people? Like, if everybody's people, what differentiates them?
yeah, the colors and like the distance.
Hmm. And when you were placing them on the paper and and however you placed your shapes and people and bubbles and whatnot, um, were you thinking about like, what were you thinking about?
No, just like I think I was just thinking family, like biological,
Hmm.
like related. But yeah.
Like blood, biological family?
Mm. And then by marriage, like I guess they would be for my kids, they would be genetically related, but just yeah, I mean, yeah, that was pretty much just my focus. It wasn't like who's really supportive or I didn't branch out like that at all. I was just trying to, I think, explore my relationship to them or how I feel about them.
Hmm.
Mhm.
How you feel about them in your life, or with what you were saying with the little titles or descriptors?
Like what I feel in general or think about them in general, how they've impacted me.
Hmm. And you were saying in the other sense that it could be in a supportive light.
Some, I mean, I have to dig really deep to find. I mean, there definitely is some good, but it's not so obvious.
And what do you think might help bring light to it?
I think if I just shift my perspective from like victim to like Someone who's like just like on a journey to like evolve and get stronger, then I'm like, well, they've given me a lot of gifts of like struggle.
Well, it's definitely nice to have a silver lining perspective,
And
but to honestly, like to feel
yeah.
victim, you learn a lot as well.
Mm. It's funny you said silver lining because I actually drew a silver line connecting my mom and me, and it says spirituality.
I love that. Are you close with your mom?
No,
No.
no, like
Okay.
not at all. Like there's so much rejection from each of us. Like we both reject each other so strongly. Like it's yeah.
And is there a lot of distance between you on the genogram itself?
No, that's the weird thing. It's like we're really close.
Mhm.
And I think that's where we're so similar, but yeah, I'd like to think different, but maybe not so different.
Different perspective on it a little bit, maybe.
Hmm.
What do you think do you have anybody that's kind of connected with her?
Like connected to her.
Mhm.
Well, her ancestors and all her siblings, and I included those as tiny little dots.
Oh, nice. So we have a little symbolism in there too. And it was important for you to include that?
Mm-hmm. Because they did play a role, I think, earlier in my life.
Mhm.
And I think I see the generational threads being passed along of like struggle, spirituality. But yeah, like I see, I do see some similarities, and I see how that's been passed on even to me.
Well, it's nice that you can see that, even though there's a lot of distance that you just, shared with me about. And how about you said that you have a biological and your husband. Did you include some of his family as well?
Hmm. I included my in-laws and his sister and her family.
Oh, wow. Are they important and present in your life?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they live very close.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I think it's good for our kids too, because I don't have anyone besides my mom who's physically present and
Mm,
not very much. And on my side of the family. So my side of the family is super small, even though I have a bunch of aunts and cousins. We don't talk anymore. Like one of my cousins and I, we kind of talk sometimes, more like text occasionally,
yeah.
where I'm not connected to them at all. And I'm not connected to my dad or his family at all. So it's really, and my sister died. So I have like my mom, that's it.
Mm.
And so I just wanted my kids to have a bigger family.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and even on my husband's side, it's just a sister and one daughter. So they have one first cousin. My kids
Yeah.
super small.
That is, at least they have one though, you know?
So, yeah. And she lives nearby, and so and they're kind of close, I guess.
Yeah, but that's great that they have a little community around them. It's hard these days, especially for kids, to even learn how to play outside of screen time,
Hmm.
you know. And so do you have a community like that you guys kind of engage with, like socialize or do together with the kids?
Not really. We're pretty isolated.
Mm,
And the kids are older now, so they have like their own friends. And
yeah.
like I separated myself from my old friends
Mm,
with like I guess my sobriety.
yeah.
So they don't have, that's one thing. Like it's sad for me. It's like I've been wanting to make new friends who like support my new lifestyle,
Mhm.
but I haven't yet.
What might that look like? Are there activities that you're kind of starting to explore? like that are new?
Yeah, somewhat, but not, I haven't really put too much effort into it. So, just, yeah, not yet.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of room for that, and that's kind of exciting.
Yeah, if I'm hopeful.
Well, what you have, so this, your genogram is focused mainly on humans, you said,
Yeah,
people, relationships, and like family.
yeah.
If you were to have a social genogram a little bit, or like a future social, like a potential one that you kind of want to manifest for yourself,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to kind of explore what that might like look like a little bit?
Uh, maybe.
You want to
I mean,
explore that? Do you want to explore your family genogram, the relationships a little bit? Is
yeah,
it,
I think
yeah.
to have here.
Yeah, what are we looking at? Was there something that came up for you, like, after you were looking at it that you kind of wanted to dig into or just question a little bit?
Mm. Mm. I thought it was interesting that I put my parents and my sister all on the same plane and like laterally, like it what didn't come from like above. It's like coming linearly, like horizontally. It's all
Oh, wow. And that just kind of happened and you realized it after you took a step back and looked at it?
yeah. So it's like me and then my parents and sister are all together. I guess makes sense because my sister was kind of like a parent, even though she was only 15 months older, but she had so much influence on me.
Mhm.
And then from there, like it keeps branching out into like the past generations, but it's all like horizontal.
Yeah. And does anyone else have their own bubble aside from your parents and your sister in one? And then you mentioned like your ancestors, like on your mom's side,
Hmm.
and then
And
on
I'm do like
opposite. Yeah.
yeah. Hmm.
Does
Like go ahead.
did your I'm curious, does your sister maybe like did you think about placing her outside without your parents in her own little bubble or box or
Well, they each have their own shape, but
okay. Are they all the same shape?
no, they're all different.
Yeah.
My mom's a Rose because her name's actually Rosa, so she's
Oh,
like a.
that's beautiful.
And then my dad's just like this camouflage blob
Uh,
because he was in the. So that was like symbolic of that.
that's fun.
And then my sister's green because she liked green. It's like more like teal because she liked green and blue. And it has like musical notes because she loved to sing.
That's beautiful.
Hmm.
I love that you put so much intention in the symbols of each pe person.
Hmm.
Did you do that for everybody?
Yeah, I tried to. I mean, except for then my aunts and my in-laws, they all just stuck with I just stuck with red for my mom's red rose and then stuck with brown for my dad's alcoholic
Yeah.
family.
And what did you, I'm curious, what color are you in?
Oh, I'm my favorite colors like violet, pink, and purple.
I love that. Is anybody else in those colors?
Violet, pink, and purple. Pink, my eldest son.
Oh,
I,
wow.
I made him pink.
Was that intentional that you guys have that little pink connection?
No, he just loved pink when he was younger.
Mhm. Does he
I,
still?
he looks good in pink, like a salmon color. Like, he's so cute.
I'm sure he does. It's a good skin tone for it. That's nice.
I don't
And
really, but yeah, I picked pink for him. I should have picked red because he likes Lightning McQueen. He loved Lightning McQueen growing up.
Did
But
he?
yeah, but I picked pink. I don't know.
Similar, same like group.
I guess, yeah.
And how about your other, you have another boy, right?
Three boys. Then I have one who's blue because he's always loved like light blue.
Mm,
Actually, it's a blue, but he's blue and then orange. That was always his favorite color. The youngest just loves orange.
fun.
Mhm.
And what about your husband?
Well, he's orange and yellow with black and silver horizontal squiggly lines over it.
Oh. That's quite festive.
I think it's more like I think his Chinese zodiac sign is tiger, so maybe I was trying to do that.
Mhm.
Maybe a bunch of silver lining, like all the stuff. It's kind of messy. It's messy.
Is he a silver lining kind of guy?
Well, what I mean is I like this silver lining that I'm thinking he's evolving a lot, like finding like gems in struggle.
Mm. And you can find that like common ground together. Like, do you guys talk about that a little bit? Is
Oh,
that, yeah,
yeah, we do.
that's nice.
Mhm.
It's a strength to be able to talk about that.
Yeah, it's not always easy, but we do. I think we're both on our journey to sobriety.
Yeah, and how's that for you? Do you have a community in that?
I have my own and he has his own. I'm not sure how involved he is with his, but I have my own. So that's where I think I do have a really big supportive community, but they're not like it's all virtual, it's not like physical.
Yeah.
So I have people that I'm really close to over the past few years, like my sponsor and like people in my fellowship.
Mhm.
But like one's in Colorado and one's in Paris. I'm like, okay, we talk on the phone and we, text but or like leave each other messages, but we're not like ever physically together.
Right.
Oh, and one's in,
How
oh,
long have you guys like kind of known each other?
I think this is our fourth year.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Hmm.
That's a long time.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
You guys, have you ever like planned to maybe meet up in a mutual place?
I did with my friend who lives in France. We met up not this summer, a year and a half ago,
Yeah.
and that was really special. And I mean, we talk a lot and we commute, like we'll send each other messages on WhatsApp like almost every day.
It's really great to have someone, even if they are so far away, kind of supportive in that journey.
Mhm.
Yeah. Especially being in the same space and, being with the same people who are raising kids. I'm sure it's refreshing to be able to have friends who do relate to that.
Well, they don't have, well, she doesn't have kids, but the sobriety thing.
Yeah, the sobriety thing for sure.
Mhm.
Are you looking around like anything local, like that's physical? Not even like AA groups, not even like meetings or anything, but they have activity clubs, book clubs, puzzles, like all those kinds of different things for people who are on the sobriety journey too. No,
No.
too
Mm-mm.
too much time, too much energy.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I hear you. As long as we stay busy.
Yeah, I mean, it would be really nice to have like friends I could like see in person, but it's okay for now.
Yeah. So outside of school, do you have school on there at all, or is
Nope, just
that
no,
just
just
people? Yeah.
yeah. Like I didn't include work, I didn't include school or my kids' schools. Like there's so many communities I'm a part of.
Yeah.
Like there's just very like superficial relationships.
So kind
So
of different levels of community.
mhm.
Yeah. And this one feels the closest? Or you just wanted to explore this one?
Yeah, I just wanted to explore it. And maybe it just feels like the most impactful.
Yeah. What part of it feels kind of the most impactful or
I think
felt
it's
kind of exploring
like
it?
I think because I feel like I have an obligation to have a relationship and I want to work on how I interact, and I feel like they're just maybe, yeah, I guess they're important in a way. I feel like I have to. Uh, yeah, like I guess learn from these relationships about myself. Like they bring up so much that I know I have to work on that, whatever it brings up, that's like me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it seems like the way you approach this in general, even with labeling next to whoever got the specific labels, could almost be a therapeutic practice for healing and releasing certain thoughts or things you might need to let go of.
Hmm.
How does that feel kind of looking at it now after having wrote it, having kind of said it, and kind of having explored them a little bit?
I'm actually glad I wrote it down. It just makes it really concrete
Mm,
and it makes me like it's almost like a mirror, I guess. I want to look at that inside of me.
yeah.
So, does that fit me? Is that how I view myself? And then once I can let it go, like I'm reading rigidity, I'm like, I'm not so rigid.
How do you think you can explore that a little bit? Like with humor and with reality, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But I think I just have to like take it back to myself or just ask myself more about like, why does that bother me?
Right.
Hmm.
So
Like,
being able to take that step back.
hmm.
Is that something you find yourself being able to do easily, or do you catch yourself needing to, kind of really have to take a minute before being able to click it in?
Well, I think I spend a lot of time just questioning my thoughts. So, but there's just so many and then I have to do it repeatedly because I forget like the wisdom I've whatever gained from whatever deep dive I took into someone like judging somebody.
It's hard to remember all the lessons and the wisdoms we learn every day. To
Yeah.
carry around a little voice recorder or even a little voice note, sometimes it's worth it. And then you can listen back and either think you're ridiculous or think it's profound. So, any last thoughts on your genogram or any things you want to add or kind of reorganize or
Yeah, there was something I wanted to like cut them out and reshuffle because I stacked my kids in
Mhm.
like order, not like horizontally because it's I don't know why I'm doing this, but I stacked them vertically.
Yeah,
Oh, maybe because I think I read somewhere that like your child leaves like a genetic imprint in your body, which like your next child will get. Like they'll have a bit of the older sibling in them.
I feel like I read this too.
So that's why I think maybe I stacked them.
Yeah,
But I just don't want to like I'm trying so hard to make an effort to keep them all equally close to me, like have not have favorites. Like I just like love you all the same. You're all so special. And so like I never want to like represent it in a way that seems like, oh, they're the closest to me.
yeah,
Yeah. So I guess that's an effort that I'm making. So it bothers me in a way that I stacked them because then that makes my youngest the furthest from me.
right.
But whatever, it's fine.
No, but it's good to revisit that, especially if it is something that is very important to you, that your kids know that, it's all equality, even if you do have a favorite from time to time. It can switch, right? You got three good ones.
Not a favorite. It's just that I think they're on their own journeys and sometimes they need me more than at other times. So I let them go. I don't want to like chase after them. Sometimes I think I'm confused about that. Like, do they want me to chase after them and be like, hey, we haven't given me a hug in a while. Can I give
Yeah.
you, or do they want to be left alone? So I guess I could talk to them about it, but I just try to be available for whoever seems to need me and want me
Mm.
physically or emotionally and
Yeah.
not like hover. I just don't want to like impose.
Yeah. But what about when you want to hug them just because you're mom?
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
But I honor it because I'll sometimes just go and give them a hug and they're like, not now. I'm like, okay, no, no, fine, fine.
Well, it's good that you honor their space, but moms get the hugs too.
Yeah, yeah. I forget about like the reciprocal part. I feel like I just give what they want,
Yeah, for sure.
not everything, what they need, but
It's
like
not
I
all in their time.
yeah, I just don't. I think I don't want to repeat the pattern of my mom. Like I feel like she's so needy, and I don't want that.
Yeah.
And with myself, I'm like, oh shit, no, stop.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
No. I mean, sometimes it can be quite the opposite that we try to do, and then the people actually long for it.
Mm,
So it's something to kind of reflect on just to make sure you do that nice little delicate balance with it.
hmm. Yeah,
Yeah. And cut those little pieces out, reshape them, get them all in even plane. All right, so we're going to close out. Thank you for sharing with me. I really appreciate all of it and the energy that you put into making it. So after talking about it, let's shake our body a little bit, maybe lift our arms, get our shoulders back, stretch it out, take a deep breath in, and exhale through the mouth. Awesome.
thank you.
You. Ugh.